Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for coming to our presentation for research article about communicating plagiarism compliance of university student through Turnitin usage. Let me introduce myself. My name is Andika Wicaksono and the another author for this project is Irmawan Rahyadi, PhD. We are from Bina Nusantara University and Masyur Dungcik and Devisa Gita Putri. They are from Raden Fatah State Islamic University, Palembang. Okay, what is the plagiarism? Plagiarism is generally understood as the taking of writings containing the ideas of others who are recognized as their own thought. Okay, in the academic world, the existence of a lot of coursework and a source processing time makes students take a shortcut, namely by plagiarism. This activity makes plagiarism prone. Okay, this is the Turnitin. The Turnitin application is a web-based application that was founded in 1998. Okay, this application was developed by four students from the University of California, Berkeley. Turnitin is a paid website that is used to check the level of plagiarism content in written works. The result of this study are expected to contribute to understanding the use of the Turnitin application to prevent plagiarism in written works. In addition, this research can add information for further research with similar themes in the future. The result of this study aims to provide benefits regarding further explanation to other universities to know and understand the use of Turnitin application that can be used in preventing plagiarism in written works produced by its students and lecturers. On their application, the study gathered data from users and formal representation from Turnitin in Mexico. The data found that there is benefit and challenge in the usage of Turnitin in the academic field. This is material and methods. Okay, the research use the quantitative approach. Quantitative research is is research that deals with numerical data or is made numerical, and then the research use the descriptive. Descriptive is research without making comparison or linking the research method with other variable which is done to determine the value of the independent variable either on or more independent variables. And the technique for sampling is purposive sampling. Purposive sampling is a sampling technique with certain consideration, namely only students of the 2015 until 2016 batch of accounting department have used the Turnitin application at the University Library Palembang. The population in study is the number of students from the 2015 until 2016 batch who had used the Turnitin application at the Bina Dharma University Library in Palembang. Start from August 2019 until June 2020. The number was around 1,125 students. Okay, this is the material methods. In this study, also use the Slovin formula, which is used that to determine how many members of the sample. Okay, okay, this is the validity and reliability test. The validation test that will be carried out by the author using SPSS 22.0. The correlation results are compared with the critical value at a significant level 0.05 and 0.01. Okay, the result of the research is described in qualitative table and description in this section, and the section after this range of 0.5 0.80. Then the rating scale is made as follows uh, from this table. Okay, In analysis connecting soft variable, the first is knowledge. After knowing the average on each indicator of the statement, then the total average value of the soft variable connecting knowledge will be calculated using the following Greenman formula. The other soft variable is attitude, and then is action. Okay, the conclusion. Based on the result of research that has been carried out regarding the perception of 2015 until 2016 class student about the use of the Turnitin application to prevent plagiarism in the University Library Palembang, it can be concluded as follows. The first perception of 2015 until 2016 student about the use of the Turnitin application to prevent plagiarism in the University Library Palembang obtained a total grand mean value of 4.20. This value is in the range of the interval scale from 4.20 to 5.0, which indicated that the level of reception of the 2015 until 2016 batch of students about the use of Turnitin application to prevent plagiarism in the Palembang University Library is in the very high category. The second, the aspect that needs to be improved regarding the perception of the 2015 until 2016 batch of students about the use of the Turnitin application to prevent plagiarism in the Palembang University Library is the aspect of affection attitude, with the lowest average score of 4.14 compared to other aspects. Comment and suggestion are welcome so that we can constantly improve this template to satisfy all other research methods. Okay, based on the results of the analysis of the research that has been carried out, it is necessary for the author to submit several suggestions as input the University Library in Palembang. Given the low aspect value, even though the perception of 2015 until 2016 students about the use of the Turnitin application to prevent plagiarism are included in the very high category. It is hoped that the library will optimize more socialization regarding the use of the Turnitin application to increase student awareness in order to keep checking the result of his written work in order to avoid acts of plagiarism. For future research, it is hoped that this research can further develop to expand again on research on the use of Turnitin application. There is a need for socialization and communicating about the Turnitin software to prevent plagiarism to students. Okay, thank you for all your attention. Okay, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.